3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this Monday installment of We Talk. I'm Yolanda Nell, and I will be your host for today. For today's interview, we head over to the Havana informal settlement and talk to the Kafu leaders about a donation that was handed over to one of the ECD centers. For today, we also have a brand new segment called We Recommend, so do stay tuned for that. But before we head over to the news, I'm going to leave you with a riddle. A is B's father, but B isn't A's son. How can this be? Stay tuned to hear the answer. We will be right back. And now heading over to our website for some news. The Ministry of Health received some big donations. Two German non-profit organizations, Support ULM and Sana Kliniken, donated medical equipment worth more than 3.7 million Namibian dollars to the Ministry of Health and Social Services. The donation was handed over by Representative Hans Willem Schutte, MD of Orongo Cement, to the Deputy Minister of Health. The donation consists of more than 60 hospital beds and mattresses, more than 30 bedside tables, an X-ray machine, an anesthesia machine, and various other items. The non-profit was established by a group of medical doctors who made it their aim to support medical projects throughout the world. They support various projects by means of financial and humanitarian means, as well as through donations. As a result of the technical cooperation agreement between Support ULM, the Orongo Otavi Community Trust, and the Minister of Health and Social Services, they deliver medical equipment as prioritized by the Ministry to complement the existing medical facilities and ensure excellent medical care in public health facilities. As part of their contribution to the project, Blaus Transport carried the containers with the medical equipment from Walfish Bay Harbour to Windhoek, becoming a valuable partner. Boost for the Peace Project. The Peace Project received 60,000 Namibian dollars from RMB through the First Rand Namibia Foundation last year to fund 7 community seminars to educate more than 140 people and conduct field patrols by vehicle to monitor the safety of the free-roaming desert-dwelling elephants. On behalf of the Peace Project, the rural communities that live among the desert-adapted elephants and the elephants themselves, we thank RMB Namibia for their support. Your grant was a light at the end of the tunnel for the awareness raising and conflict mitigating through the people and elephants amicably coexisting project. The elephants have impacted from the peace seminars, including the Ugap West residence elephants, the Huap elephants, and the Korigas elephants. The Elephant Human Relations Aid is recognized as an important organization bringing practical solutions to conservation in the Orongo and Kunene region. Peace Project Manager Shannon Diener added that there were several great accomplishments in the area where peace has worked to date. Namibia's own Miss Supranational Shanique Robbie's Junior Sewing School and African Monarch Lodges joined hands to introduce the Shuwa dress. The dress, available in red, bamboo, jade and ivory, will be manufactured exclusively by the Shuwa Project in the heart of Kaza, the world's largest nature reserve in the northeastern Zambezi region. Shani designed the dress exclusively for the project in April last year. It is a comfortable linen dress in a shoulder pant style. During one of her visits to her junior sewing school, Shani, then still Miss Supranational Namibia, the senior seamstresses learned step by step how to make the dress and were offered in-depth training on tailoring. When this training was completed, the women proudly modeled the completed garment for a photo shoot. The needleworkers then made their own dresses in a bright, cheerful yellow, using the design of the original red linen dress, which they now wear as uniform. Shani opened her sewing school in February last year in collaboration with African Monarch Lodges as part of the Miss and Mr. Supranational From the Ground Up community initiative, which promotes grassroots projects aimed at making a difference in the participants' prospective communities. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This morning we're joined at the Queen Ndilava Primary School.
Pinelago Primary School.
My apologies. Quickly tell us, it was a joyous occasion just now. What exactly happened?
Yeah, it was indeed a very joyous event. We brought 4 items that we handed over to the center, which is now powered by solar, a fridge and 3 lights and 4 solar panels with the inverter. It's all plug and play products that Empower Ventures basically donated to us. They did the Desert Dash and they raised this funds international in order to be able to give Kafu this items so that we can now choose a center to whom it should go. And we chose this center because of the fact that the ECD owner is very, she prioritizes the children. And every little thing that she receives, she plows back into the center. So that is one of the reasons that she was chosen.
This primary center has been operating since 2009.
Yes.
It's difficult to locate, I'll be honest. Why are centers like this in the heart of the location so important?
You know, it's quite important because we would like to have a smooth transition of children, pre-primary children to grade 1. And where do you lay the foundation? It's really when children are still young and where they need to actually learn through playing. And yes, indeed, if you look at the surroundings, the way we drove here, it's. I was actually worried, you know, the location pin would not work, and but she gives hope to the children, the surrounding community, the surrounding parents, to give their children a good start in life.
Thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you.
The children that is at the center, are they all orphans or do some of them have parents?
That is something that most parents do not share, really. Okay. But then, as we can see, the surrounding, most of them are vulnerable. So the school fees, some parents pay school fees, some do not pay. So right now, we don't have an estimate to say in this classroom we have about 20 kids that are vulnerable or orphans. But they have somebody, a guardian at home, that we can say.
And how many children are in the center?
Currently, in the pre-primary that she has registered, she has roughly about 25 children.
Okay. That's a handful.
Yes.
And what's the age difference between the kids?
She normally takes children from 3 to 4 and then 5 to 6. She's not taking in babies currently.
How do you feel about the event that transpired to know someone gave back to the community?
I'm very glad, I should say I'm very happy, because not often all facilities or kindergartens plow back into the facility. But seeing that most of the kids are coming from the surrounding to her place, she wants a better place for the children to be while their parents are at home. So every time that a child comes at school, the mother or the parent will be happy at the work, knowing that my child is safe wherever she is at the school.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We have decided then to donate 4 solar panels, 1 solar generator, a 200-liter chest freezer, 3 times 5 watt LED light bulbs with a controller, and a multi-plug for AC appliances. So the aim of this donation is to assist the center to raise or to start an income generation project, and with the income that is now generated, McQueen should then start a feeding scheme to feed the children, the pre-primary children that is coming to the center. So this is one of our first handovers that we are going to, or that we are doing here today, and we are happy as representatives of the Church Alliance for Orphans here today that we could actually have it here today, and that you as the community are witnessing what we are doing here today. So the fridge and all the items that I've mentioned is here.
Go far with Paratus. Go further with Paratus Fiber. Paratus, offering high-speed, reliable fiber connectivity, starting from only 599 Namibian dollars per month. Unlimit your lifestyle and visit na.paratus.africa for more information.
Always prepared. Paratus.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is the first day for our new segment, We Recommend, and I'm very excited to bring you everything that is happening in Windhoek. And also in Namibia, we will be looking at local products, we will be doing some movie and series reviews, we will also head over to some business and podcasts that we all should be listening to, just to get us motivated, especially for the new year. But today I will be looking at a South African band. Dagse insettel kyk ons na die Bottomless Coffee Band. Hulle is Suid-Afrika se power couple Estie en Lawrence Robbie. Hulle kom van Suid-Afrika en was in Januarie in Namibië te sien. En as jy by hulle shows was, weet jy presies waarvan ek praat. Hulle het funky musiek en ongelooflike talent. Hulle musiekgenre kan geklassifiseer word as multi-instrumentaal en folkpop, en saam speel hulle 13 instrumente. In 2020 vier die koppel 10 jaar in die musiekbedryf, en hulle het die afgelope 2 jaar gebruik om lirieke vas te pen wat die onsekere tye vaspen. Hulle is ook ambassadeurs vir natuurbewaring, maar meer daaroor kan op hulle webwerf gesien word. Hoekom ek hulle beslis aanbeveel is omdat hulle plat op die aarde mense is en hulle weet presies waar hulle talent vandaan kom en hulle gebruik dit ten volle. En as jy nog nooit van hulle gehoor het nie, sit agteroor en geniet die soet klanke van The Bottomless Coffee Band.
Die grootte van my lyf, pleisters van lag en wyn en wagwyn, maar dit bly so bitter af. 'n Handkraai, dit was nog 'n lang nag. Ek trek aan 'n blompatrone, maar alles bly so bitter blou. Ek wil nog 'n sin vir jou skryf. Die lewe het 'n punt gemaak. Ek wil nog 'n painting vir jou koop. Die mos op jou vloer. Ek wil nog net een keer redeneer. Stryd totdat ons lag. Nog 'n keer die son sien opkom. Die lewe het 'n punt gemaak.
Stil hart, maar ek bloei 1000 woorde. Ek dink want dit is donker. En dit is donker want ek dink. 'n Kort tyd,
Maar vir ewig is so lank. Ek bly al die goedjies van jou, maar dit bly so bitter. Ek wil nog 'n sin vir jou skryf. Die lewe het 'n punt gemaak. Ek wil nog 'n painting vir jou koop. Die mos op jou vloer. Ek wil nog net een keer redeneer. Stryd totdat ons lag. Nog 'n keer die son sien opkom. Die lewe het 'n punt gemaak. Ek wil nog 'n sin vir jou skryf. Die lewe het 'n punt gemaak. Ek wil nog 'n painting vir jou koop. Die mos op jou vloer. Ek wil nog net een keer redeneer. Stryd totdat ons lag. En nog 'n keer die son sien opkom. Die lewe het 'n punt gemaak. Die lewe het 'n punt gemaak. Die lewe het 'n punt gemaak.
And for today's life hack, if you are traveling somewhere, tie a small piece of bright colored fabric to your luggage. It saves a lot of time to check if it's your bag or not. Next up, we have Jeanette Diergaard for your Flex Minute.
Hi everyone and welcome back to Flex. I'm Jeanette Diergaard and today I'll be showing you how to improve your push-ups or actually get to the point where you can do a full push-up, where you can do an actual push-up and not a modification. So I have an incline here, I have a wall here, and I have my mat here. So we are going to start with the wall or the wall rather, to just show you how you can start with a push-up if you can't do a modified push-up. So I'm going to use the wall as an example, where you can just stand slightly away from the wall and use it just to do the push-up. So this is pretty easy if you cannot do a modified push-up, if that is still too difficult, or even if you have a shoulder injury but you would like to keep moving. That's a great way to start and to build up your strength. Okay, and then obviously we would want to go to a modified push-up, where you can actually start doing a proper thing, so you can have your legs on the ground, your feet on the ground, and going down. Okay, using your legs as a support, and then crossing your legs over and lifting it up a bit and doing a push-up. So as a beginner, you would start to notice that it's much easier to flare out your arms rather than to have them close to you. Okay, so you can start with that, but try, even if it's just 5, that you do with your arms closer to you. Okay, close to your body, your elbows close to your body and not flared out. And then we can go into an incline, which can also be like a way to increase your strength more, but it's difficult to do narrow push-ups on an incline. And then one day we can do a full push-up, a normal push-up. That is it from me today. I will see you guys next time.
The space between having a dream and making it a reality is massive. And when your dream is to build a quality network for Africa, that space gets even bigger. Paratus' dream for Pan-African network began years ago. Starting with a single PC using dial-up internet, it eventually grew to become ITN, a Windhoek-based network company that laid the foundations of what Paratus is today.
Starting a network company wasn't easy, but we knew if we persevered, we'd be able to achieve our dreams. During the early stages, and still today, any new customer we get is an accomplishment. Currently, we have physical presence in 6 African countries and provide our services to 28 countries in total. We are not bound by limits.
In 2014, Paratus was born, and the vision of creating an all-African network was becoming a reality. Paratus was highly dependent on third-party infrastructure. That was fine at first, but they soon realized that such dependency would only limit their growth. Their goal was to provide Africa with tomorrow's technology today, not tomorrow. With that goal in mind, they risked it all. Investing in various network and radio access technologies, they established their own independent infrastructure, opening a world of limitless opportunities. One of these opportunities was the Trans-Kalahari Fiber Project, a fiber network line that stretched across Namibia, providing connectivity from Swakopmund in the west to the Botswana border in the east. But the word limit doesn't exist in Paratus' vocabulary, so they extended the line even further, passing it through Botswana to Zambia and South Africa. 4 countries now enjoyed the same quality, high-speed connectivity. Then they threw out the rulebook and made history by extending the line up to Tanzania and later Mozambique. Paratus became the first ever network operator to connect Africa's east and west coast twice. Whoever said impossible is nothing was right.
Paratus isn't Namibia's oldest or biggest network, and our focus isn't on size. Our focus is on real value and real service for our customers. Developing improved network technologies puts us ahead of the competition, but it's our unparalleled quality client service that keeps us in front. Joining the Paratus network means joining a true Pan-African family. We have almost 20 years experience in class-leading technological advancements and deployments. Building a quality network in Africa is just the beginning. The best is yet to come.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that almost brings us to the end of our show. If you're still scratching your head regarding the riddle, the answer is simple. B is A's daughter, not his son. We will be back again tomorrow with more riddles, more recommendation, and I have a princess in studio. So don't miss out on that. Goodbye.